welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully you are enjoying your week, getting ready for the weekend. So a pleasant surprise in the Constrictor chamber. 2 sheds from 2 anacondas in the same day, which never ever happens, and you get 2 sheds that were completely full. Also very rarely happens. So this is Pop-Tart. Many of you already know her. If you're new, she's a 3-year-old green anaconda, and she is super docile, super sweet. But not all anacondas, I would say, are like that. Most are. I put a lot of time into her. I've had her since she was a couple months old, and I put daily interactions with her, weekly interactions with her. And I just think that if you're going to own an anaconda, you have to put the time into them, or they can get super nasty. They'll bite, they'll musk, they'll do a bunch of other crazy stuff. But I am pleased to say that I have never been musked on by an anaconda. I do have 3 of them. We'll check out the other female. She's younger and smaller, but she is growing a lot. So you guys might enjoy seeing her from when I was showing you guys her when she was sick, and then the process on that, and then within the last couple months, she's definitely getting some size on her very, very quickly. So I would say this girl is at least, I don't know, 7 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet. I don't know. There's no way I would be able to actually get a good measurement on her, just because she's too crazy. She's all over the place, and it's just hard to get them to sit still and to try and put a string on them to measure. But this girl has gorgeous greens on her, really nice patterns on the black spots. I like the placements of them, and I like how there's a bunch of black spots. And then you see her belly, which is gorgeous. Very nice yellows, a lot of nice blacks going into the greens up the sides. And so it's interesting because I do have the 3. The female is also pretty vibrant green, and then the male is a very, very dark green. So it's really interesting how they're basically the same, but there's a lot of coloration that you guys can get out of them, and it makes them just a little bit more unique than the average normal greenish anaconda. So you guys probably know by now that I love all the snakes that I own. I do like many other snakes species that I don't own, but the anaconda is definitely my passion, and something that I am very, very excited to work with and try breeding projects in the future with. So that will be definitely in the future, but stick around for that, because it'd be cool to get some anaconda babies around here out of Pop-Tarts and Mountain Dew. So let me put her back. We'll check out the other one, and I'll show you guys those sheds. Alright, so this is Mountain Dew. She's a 2-year-old female green anaconda, and she is way smaller and a little bit easier to handle. Again, she's very docile. She likes to be handled. No problems with her. She did bite me the very first day that I bought her. But since then, we've been having a good relationship. She hasn't tried to bite me since then. She doesn't strike or anything like that. But again, very, very nice greens on her. Typical yellow belly, and a lot of black spots on her. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous snake. So she, like I said, she was sick. I gave her medicine, which was not easy to do. But she definitely has bounced back from near death over a year ago, and in the last, I would say the last 6 months, she's definitely put on some really good size. And now that she's on smallish, mediumish, I'd say more smalls, small rats, she's definitely getting some size on her. So very, very excited for that. And we'll just let her wrap around. Show you guys these sheds. She's a little bit easier to handle, and so this one right here, the big shed, I cut it down the back, down the belly. Not really sure why, just kind of see what would happen on the colors and the patterns, and see how it dried. And you can see the head, and it goes all the way underneath this heat panel that's not in use right now. So here she is, wanting to be a little crazy. And this is her shed. This is Mountain Dew's perfect shed. Really, really nice looking shed. So I see some of you guys on Instagram or just in general collecting snake sheds. If you guys do not have Anaconda sheds or would like Anaconda sheds, let me know. And we can work something out on the shipping. And it might not be that easy for some of you guys to find Anaconda sheds like it would be regular boas or ball pythons or hognose and stuff like that, which I see a lot of people collecting. And I mean, some people do make art out of it, which is really cool. But I get these pretty often enough. I'm not going to say too often because realistically, from what I have found with both of these girls, they really only shed 3 to 4 times a year. Now that might change dramatically when now that Pop-Tart is on rabbits, so she might be growing very, very quickly, but she's definitely in her growth spurt, so we'll see what happens. But again, like I said, if you guys are interested in Mountain Dews or Pop-Tarts, it doesn't even have to be the whole shed. If you just want pieces of it, if you just want the head part with the eye caps, or just a piece like that, let me know. So that's really it on the Anacondas. So we'll go ahead and check out Peaches, the berm, when she did not shed. So, I mean, she shed out a couple weeks ago, so she does look really, really good. But just wanted to show you guys just a quick update on these ladies right here. Looking phenomenal. Alright, so we'll end off with the Pearl Burmese. This is Peaches. She is, how old is she? 2.5, almost 3. So she's not gigantic by any means, but I do have a half-pound rabbit for her. So we'll see if she eats it. We'll see if it's a good size for her. There's no promising that she'll even eat a rabbit. Hopefully she does. Some of these snakes are very, very picky. If they don't, like, if it's the first time seeing them or having that sense. But I really hope she does eat the rabbit. So like I said, I have a 1-pound rabbit for Pop-Tarts. I have a half-pound rabbit for her. So that will be the next video. So you guys can watch them eat that. I know you guys like watching the feeding videos. And then once they get into rabbits, I've heard they're leaner. They're a little bit healthier. But once you start getting them on rabbits, they really start to explode in size. So kind of excited about that. I do need to get her a cage upgrade. If you guys know any good cages other than animal plastics, which I've heard can take up to a year, let me know and I will check them out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on the next video.